Que lo que? Today we are answering your top questions when it comes to bulk buying. Now, if you're new here, we are currently in part 3 of our 4 Game Changers mini-series, where at the end of every single Game Changer, we are hosting a Q&A to get you the answers that you need to master your finances and lifestyle with poise. Now, on that note, let's get right into your bulk buying questions. So you want to know what the pros and cons of doing a bulk buy. Okay, as someone who's been strategically bulk buying for over 8 years, here's what you need to know. Bulk buying has been a complete game changer in my household. So of course the first pro has to be the cost savings. I know, it's the most obvious pro. But even when you look at just the math, when you're buying items in bulk, they have less packaging and a lower price per unit. So yes, it might be very minimal, the savings, but over time it will add up. Number 2, saving time. This is hands down the most underrated benefit of bulk buying. I'm telling you, when your pantry is well stocked with everything that you could potentially need, this alone is going to dramatically reduce the need of any last minute trips to Target or browsing Amazon because, hey, we all know it happens. 3, peace of mind. This is something that a lot of us don't realize that we're gaining when we're buying all of our home essentials in bulk. It truly does bring a sense of reassurance knowing that we have everything that we need and that we're not positioning ourselves to run out of something important, which I really appreciated, especially when I was a first-time mom. 4, waste. I'm telling you, you are going to be shocked when you see a drop in your consumption waste once you start bulk buying. I know I did. When you start doing this with more purpose, you're going to get a better feel for your family's consumption habits where you're not overly using what you have or overly buying it either. Now, when it comes to the cons of bulk buying, there are a few that I think are important to consider, with the first one being this is not a one-size-fits-all type of situation. And if no one else is going to say it, then I will. Everyone can't do it the same. Bulk buying is not a one size fit all, and I know that this might be annoying for some people, but we all have different spaces, different incomes, different essentials. So, yeah, we can't all do it the exact same way. And I know that in this day and age, that's a con. That's why I'm bringing it up. Number 2, upfront cost. Yeah, there is just no way around this. You're gonna need some money. Bulk buying, it's not cheap, it's not free, and you don't want to get stuck in credit card debt either. 3, storage space. You are going to need some kind of space in your home to store your bulk buy. In my previous video, I shared how to maximize your small spaces by having shelves and bins, but you are going to need to have like a coat closet, some cabinet space, or something to store your bulk buy. You're interested in bulk buying, but you're on a tight budget. Hey, I get it. Here are my 3 tips to help make this transaction happen, but in a cost-effective way, because inflation is still happening. 1, start slow. Listen, the key to bulk buying is to start slowly while also being strategic. You don't have to go all out on your first go and spend a whole bunch of money. No. Ease into it by purchasing 1 extra item of whatever you were already planning on purchasing. This is like dipping your toes into bulk buying without the expensive price tag. Let's say you're planning on buying toothpaste. Okay, we'll buy an extra one for next time. This way, you're not breaking the bank, but you're also getting the ball rolling. 2, stay on budget by shopping online. I know it's a little different, but it's definitely a game changer. When you're shopping online, you can get a clear idea of how much your bulk buy is actually going to cost instead of being surprised at checkout. And on top of that, you can also price compare and look for different deals from the comfort of your own home. So no more going over budget. 3, give yourself some grace. Saving for a bulk buy does not, I repeat, does not happen overnight. You want to continue doing your best to put money towards your short-term goal savings account for your bulk buy. And trust me, every small contribution, it will add up. So you're curious about the cost of a bulk buy. Well, you're in the right place because today I am breaking down how much I spent on my bulk buy. On average, a 6-month bulk buy from my household will ring around $900. I know. But there's also times when we'll opt for a smaller haul that costs about $600. Now, before you ask me why is there a price difference, let me explain. Well, it's because some products have different longevity, like trash bags, aluminum foil, Windex. We buy these in such large quantities that we don't really run through them as quickly. So some of these products might last us a year or even more, which reduces the frequency that we have to buy them. Something that I don't want to ignore is the role that inflation has in determining the price for our bulk buy. Now, because we do keep records of our previous spreadsheets for our bulk buys, we can easily track how much our home essentials like laundry detergent has gone up over time. It's no secret that prices have gone up compared to a few years ago, but hey, that's just how it is right now. Thankfully, we can plan around this and not look frustrated when we're checking out. Now, because rising costs is a reality of bulk buying, I like to combat this with price matching. Now, if you're a savvy shopper like I am and you're only bulk buying maybe 2 times or 4 times a year, you really want to make sure that you're taking the time to price match, because you really want to make sure that your bulk buy is as cost effective as possible since you're only doing it a few times a year. All right, mi gente, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A session. If you have any other questions, just leave a comment down below. And before you go, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this information with all of your friends and family. Bye.